COVID-19 emergency has struck the luxury and fashion industry hard. According to a study conducted by the Boston Consulting Group, sales in these two segments seem to have dropped by 25 to 30% compared to 2019. The economic and health crisis could also have long-term implications on purchasing behavior, patterns, and trigger colossal changes within the luxury field. Basically, an entire sector is at standstill. The main luxury houses have reallocated their production resources to deliver hydroalcoholic gels, LVMH, Hermes, design face masks, and lab coats, Kering, Chanel, Louis Vuitton. They moreover decided to supply monetary support to health services and to their employees. Some companies such as Hermes have proposed a decrease in the dividend paid to shareholders and no raise in management compensation. On April 16, LVMH CEO Bernard Arnault declared that he would donate up to 2 months' salary. Beyond these prompt measures, luxury goods companies have no choice but to reinvent their marketing and production strategies according to the COVID-19 crisis. Today, LUX Life brings you the top 7 brand reinventions made by luxury brands during the pandemic of COVID-19. If you haven't subscribed to LUX Life, do it right now and click the bell icon to get regular updates on the latest and most awesome videos. Now let's move on to the top 7 luxury brand reinventions. Number 7. The US fashion industry is expected to be hit hard by the pandemic. Sales are predicted to drop by as much as a third, but it might be the opposite for sportswear brands as people like to stay active and comfortable at home. COVID-19 is cutting into the fashion industry. High street fashion is a thing of the past. As the virus drives businesses online, activewear brands like Lululemon and Nike are expected to perform well as people stuck at home choose casual or exercise-ready clothes over office attire. Number 6. Despite being the first size-inclusive activewear brand in the US, Day One has been unable to capitalize on this quarantine trend. The company creates bespoke clothing, so there is no stock ready to be pulled off the shelf and sent out, and its New York factory has shut down. With people needing less variety of clothes at home, it is hoped that the virus will lead to a rethink on cheap, mass-produced fashion. Finally, people may realize that perhaps we do have enough in our closet. COVID-19 could totally redesign the fashion industry, whether it's retailers folding or brands choosing functionality over formal. When millions of people return to their workplaces, they may be dressing a little differently. Number 5. A ring from one of the luxury stores in NY could set you back $50,000. Its clients include world-famous actors and musicians, but around 20% of its business comes from China. Now, there's been a drop in the number of customers coming from Asia, who tend to be the highest of spenders. Some of them are from China. They just drop by and spend a huge sum in a single transaction. With regards to the travel restrictions, them being unable to come here does impact these stores a lot. New York is one of the biggest shopping destinations, but marketing research suggests the US could lose some 1.6 million visitors from China's mainland over the next 4 years as a result of COVID-19. Chinese consumers now account for 35% of the world's luxury goods market. Number 4. Designer brands like Moncler and Burberry say their customer numbers are down, while face cosmetics brand Estée Lauder says the COVID-19 outbreak will affect its profits in the short term. It's a very significant impact, but it probably translates to single-digit percentage reductions. However, what people worry about is that it may create a tipping point. These could be factors that on their own have a small impact, but they trigger a recession. Number 3. Some analysts believe that the kind of stores you see here on Fifth Avenue are large enough to withstand a short-term drop in customers. You're right to think that the kind of location they are situated at and with the rent they pay, their margins will come very narrow. It is true that they will have a loss of income for their company, but not more than that can possibly happen. It might take them a year or two before they come back as the virus runs its course. These stores think their customers will reach their online stores instead. Number 2. Luxury firms with balanced international sales will fare better. Asia might bounce back better than Europe and the US for a while, so being present in all key markets will continue to be beneficial. However, Pablo Mauron, managing director China and partner at Digital Luxury Group, made the point that the Chinese demand for luxury may grow less fast. Despite the record sales by Hermes in its Guangzhou store at the reopening, hopes of strong revenge buying have not materialized yet. with the middle classes having come out poorer from the stock market downturn and travel remaining off the agenda. Number 1. Brands like Farfetch, which are retailer websites overseen by third-party suppliers of goods and services, are speculated to flourish massively. This is because luxury houses will need to sell their existing inventories amid the closure of their stores, for which they will have to offer an online service with a first-class client experience. It should be a faultless process from the product offering through to the secured payment and timely delivery. Luxury groups will have to draw in numerous customers to their digital platforms, such as websites or Instagram stores, and create an innovative customer journey. Within the brief term, if they don't already have their own platform, a few luxury brands may collaborate with existing marketplaces such as Farfetch. So guys, these were the top 7 luxury brand reinventions done by these brands in order to ensure they don't lose their business during the crisis, as their display stores are shut down due to the smart lockdowns and most of them didn't own online platforms for their brands. This has posed a huge plight for these brands. However, some analysts think that even though these brands may suffer in the short term, they won't lose much as compared to other merchandise. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video, don't forget to share and subscribe to the Lux Life and click the bell icon so you can receive regular updates. See you in the next video.